Tres como muy recto. Pa, tres. Jump, jump, jump. All back run.
Hey guys, how are you? My name is Conrado, and I decided to make this video because a few weeks ago when I decided to replace my Cleto Reyes, I was looking at the hidden moves and I couldn't find anything online. I could find a lot of stuff online comparing the different models of hidden moves, but nothing comparing the Cleto Reyes with their sets of gloves. So, you know, I figured why not spend 15 minutes and help someone out. With that said, I just want to clarify that I have nothing to do with Cleto Reyes. I have nothing to do with hidden move. I don't have a discount code. I don't have, you know, some sort of whatever. I paid retail for all of them. And so this is a pretty honest review. Hopefully I don't, you know, hurt anyone's feelings if I say something stupid or that, you know, maybe someone won't love. But anyways, yeah, so I paid retail. I think it was $250, give and take 10 bucks, or something like that, 245 and 255 or whatever it was. So, but very similar range. And so they're certainly high price gloves. You can get cheaper ones, but you know, their durability is what I was looking for, and protection and performance or whatnot. So, yeah. So the reason I decided to consider hidden move is because I spar. Originally, I used to spar with Cleto Reyes face gear with the face guard, and I used to constantly get frustrated by the lack of visibility, especially from the uppercuts and the hooks that, you know, kind of have a blind side on those. And hidden move came out with the face saver headgear maybe, you know, 6 months ago, and I bought them and I love them. They're awesome. They're lightweight, and the most important part is that you really see way more. So it's you know, I thought it was a fantastic product. So when it was time to replace my gloves, I figured, you know, why not give it a try as well. So the reason I decided to replace my Cleto Reyes and not just go with a new Cleto Reyes is because I love these. They're really nice. I love the pop that they give. Great puncher's glove. But I had an issue with, so this one's fine. This one's awesome. But this one, so I'm southpaw, so this is my parent, you know, parent hand. It just got destroyed. And I don't know if I got unlucky. I've never seen that happen with another one. But it just tore itself up. Initially, when this was coming out, I took it to a leather shop and I got, you know, nice leather. I'm not supposed to do that, but I didn't want to just give up on the gloves. So I put a nice strip of new leather here. So that held it for a long time. But then as soon as the new leather ended, it popped here and then it popped on the other side. And then it got to a point where, you know, it was time to replace them. So with that said, my girlfriend has a set of 14-ounce gold ones that she loves. And I've used it to spar a bunch of times, and they're awesome. And she's never had an issue with them. So, you know, maybe I just got unlucky. But with that said, you know, I figured why not try something else. Okay, so I'm gonna put my Meta glasses so that I can, you know, compare with both hands and show you guys a little bit closer the difference between them. So with that said, there is another set of hidden move gloves, which is called the Agility, which I don't have because, again, you know, I paid money for all of these, so I didn't want to buy a fourth pair. But the Agility is my understanding. It's kind of like an all day, a little bit more compact, a little bit snugger on the hand. And I was a little bit concerned because I'm not super tall, but I'm in between 6'1" and 6'2". And I sometimes have an issue fitting my hands in some of the snugger gloves, especially the thumb. So I figured, you know, this was a good kind of compare and contrast enough for me. So time to put them on. All right, we can start kind of looking at the shape, then I'll try them on. Let's go with the Cleto Reyes and the Hit and Move first. The All Day and the Cleto Reyes Hook&Loop, they're actually very similar shaped, very similar shaped, especially as I'm kind of getting a closer look. The Hit and Move seems to be a little bit wider. I guess it could be better if you're trying to, avoid punches. It could be a little, I wish kind of it was a little bit skinnier, but still, I guess if I want a skinnier one, the Süvari is where it's at. Strap about the same. Now, the Velcro on the Hit and Move is longer, and it's also, no, it's about the same width. So, but definitely longer here, and seems to be more, more Velcro, little legs, whatever way to describe that. I'll close this, compare the stitching. The stitching on the Hit and Move, it just seems like they went a little bit above and beyond on everything. You can see here, there's an extra stitching here. There's stitching here on the thumb where this one doesn't. Seems to be like a little bit of extra foam here where this one doesn't. The hand grip is thicker on the Hit and Move, the All Day, than it is on the Cleto Reyes Hook&Loop, and yeah, it just seems like they put a little extra love on the Hit and Move. So the Cleto Reyes are a little bit longer, which I like, but not by much, maybe a half inch. So let's see if there's anything else. That's about it. Here's the comparison on the shape. Now comparing the Cleto Reyes with the All Day. They feel pretty similar. I like the thumb compartment on this one a little bit better. It just seems to be a little more protected, more foam right here. But the wrist is definitely more protected on the Hit and Move. You can see it. Try to move. Now let's see, open. It's about the same, but I've only used this for 2 weeks. I used this for a year, so I'm assuming it's going to open more once it does break in a little bit. So side to side, a little bit more right here. You can see this one's not really going anywhere. Well, I don't have my hand wraps, but you get the idea. So yeah. Now comparing the Cleto Reyes Hook&Loop with the Hit and Move horsehair model. Certainly a big difference. Way skinnier, way more compact. Even the actual the finger area here, the knuckle area, whatever you want to call it, it's smaller. So it really makes it a compact fist. Yeah, again, more stitching. We got the protection here. Again, this is a little bit more foam in here. What else we got? Let's see the Velcro. Yeah, longer Velcro on the Süvari as well. Really like how it says Süvari here. It's cool. It's kind of a hidden gem. Same with the design in USA and the genuine design leather. Yeah, so really cool. I love how soft this is. This is awesome. And you can see where the horsehair ends right here and where the foam starts. So because the issue with some of the horsehair gloves is that as you hit, the hair will go down and then you will lose the protection. That definitely is not going to happen here because it's stuck right there. Boom, boom, boom. Now trying the Hit and Move Süvari. So this is definitely, it feels way different. It feels way different. Very soft. Even since day one, you really feel like the liner seems like just like more high-end liner. On both the All Day and both Hit and Move models, but this one is even silkier when you put your hand. I mean, I don't have my hand wraps, but it still feels pretty good on the fingers. This one certainly smaller, as you can see. I mean, the profile is way smaller. You really get right through the guard if you want to. But yeah, they're very good stuff. Now comparing the All Day Hit and Move with the Hit and Move horsehair, the Hit and Move Süvari. So This is, side to side what they look like. Again, see this is a much smaller profile, about the same length, but much more compact profile. Here's from the sides. Here's, from the wrist area, and here's the front. So you can see way bigger the all day, but more protection. It feels firmer, feels denser, and this feels a little bit softer. When I sparred a little bit, my guys did say that this feels harder to hit, while this one kind of disperses the punch, I guess, throughout the larger surface. Yeah, that's about it. The one thing that maybe I didn't love, other than, the feedback that I got that this might be not appropriate for sparring as much as this one, is that there's the thumb on this one. It's much tighter than the all day, much shorter. So you can see right here that I just, unfortunately, I couldn't really get my thumb comfortable in there. I put a little bit of microfiber at the end to just, so I'm not pressing against the stitching as much, but it just, I think if I was a couple of inches shorter, this would be perfect. But with that said, I just wasn't, just a little bit too short for me. But great glove. I mean, awesome glove. Awesome glove. They're both really, really nice. They smell good. They look good. And, they feel really good on the hands. So final thoughts between the three gloves. I loved my Cleto Reyes. I love the design. I think the brand and everything's really cool, old school. And enjoyed it, but I'm really happy with the hidden moves. If I had to pick one between the two, is as much as I love the horsehead one, and I love the feedback, and I love the size, and I love how it feels and how it's broken in since day one, because of the thumb length, and because of my sparring partners saying that this is a little bit too much for just some technical sparring to get hit on the face with. I would have to say that the all days would be the one that, if I had one set of gloves, would be the one that I keep. It's just all around. It does have the pop, and a similar pop than the Süvari and even the Cleto Reyes, but a little bit more protection. It's a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more space for my hands. So awesome gloves. I'm really happy. Hopefully this helps someone out there make a decision. So I don't think you'd go wrong with either of them. If you have a bunch of gloves and you want something different, the Süvaris are awesome. If you just want to have one set of gloves to do everything, and you want to make sure that your sparring partners don't go to work the next day with some bruises, this would be the one. Bum, 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 bum.